Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, it's so good to be here with you today. If you're new to the page, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Let's get the likes up to 2,500 at least on this one. For those of you that's been following me, okay? I got a lot to cover, and this is Thanksgiving Eve, and I hope that you are spending it with family and not arguing about politics, right? Hey, this is brought to you by Stock Up You. Coupon code is LEARN, LEARN. Get the biggest discount ever if you want to kill it in crypto and stock. Now, this one, I'm going to just breeze right through, so I'm not going to timestamp it. It's going to be crypto heavy at the beginning, and then I'm going to cover a little stock at the end. You need to know about that too. All right, so what's going on? Bitcoin bounces back above 96 as investors eye a 100,000 milestone heading into Thanksgiving holiday. Now, I'm going to prove to you why that could be literally, really true on this Thanksgiving Eve. And then here's some more Bitcoin news. A Ripple CEO secures a 60-minute interview. For those of you that are young, 60 minutes is something that comes on. It is known as a real news. And they don't just interview anyone. The fact that Ripple is going to do a full-on interview is good. It's going to be good for XRP. And as we can see here, it hasn't shown yet, but it's going to show soon. As you can see, the 60 minutes comes at a time where XRP has recently seen a significant surge in price. You can see that reaching a high of $1.60. The spike is driven by the upcoming leadership change at the SEC and an increased interest in exchange traded funds, ETF. I said last year, even before the first time I sold my XRP, that the second time I sold it, that XRP will be added to an exchange, an ETF. I told you guys, right? Leave me a coffee cup. You guys remember I said that when they were getting the hit job, all right? When the SEC was trying to reopen the case, I said they will be added to an ETF. And so here we go, right? So now let's look at what's happening today. Literally when I piped this up, this was all green. So it's just, this is nothing. If you wait and see what I'm going to show you, this is nothing. But for the day, look at that. For the hour, it's cooling off in the middle of the night. And then, should I say in the evening? And then for the day, we have what? All green. That's what we want to see. Not only for the day, but for the week. Green. That's what we want to see. Green pastures, okay? Only one that's down there is Floki. Look at that. Floki's down there. But for the month, it's still green. That's what we like to see. I got something interesting to show you guys, so hold on. Bitcoin, 95.7. It's been vacillating, 94, 95, up to 96. As the week, the 24-hour gauge, we are up 3%. And for the week, we're still up 1%. Ethereum is surging 18%. Sorry. And then we have Dogecoin down there up for the week 11%. Right? Cardano literally woke up. Now, remember, I said I was adding Avalanche. That was Sunday when I said, hey, I'm adding Avalanche. And I'm starting to DCA an Avalanche. It's up 32% for the week. Let's look at a few memes. No, you know what? Before we look at a few memes, let me just get into something that I want to show you that's really cool, it being Thanksgiving. Now, what I did was I went back to last cycle's Bitcoin halving, last cycle's election, and last cycle's Thanksgiving, and I found something a little interesting, okay? Now, just because something happened in the past does not mean it's going to happen this time. It does not always, repeat itself. History doesn't always repeat itself, but sometimes it does rhyme. And if it does repeat itself, we're actually on a good path. Like a few days ago when it was coming down, I made my last crypto video and I went live. I said it's not a time to panic. It's a time to buy. And if you are like me, everything you bought is now up. Thanksgiving in 2016 was November 24th. Okay. So I just had to make that correction. November 24th. And then what happened? The next day was a cool off, right? Not much. It kind of stayed flat. And then right after Thanksgiving, it ran up. Bitcoin did. Look at that, 51%. So it actually started to run. Look at that, just a few days later. So pretty flat on Thanksgiving, and it ran up. So now let's go to the last cycle. Now, again, this is 2020 after the Bitcoin halving, after the election. The Bitcoin halving was May 11th of 2020. The election was November 3rd, and Thanksgiving was November 26th in 2020. And what happened then? Same thing. Red candle came down a few days later, right? Actually, the night after Thanksgiving, or the night of Thanksgiving, okay, it really started to take off, and it ran up 115%. Okay, so you can see Bitcoin running up. So now, will Bitcoin start to run after the Thanksgiving holiday? Will it start to head north? It's actually already starting. And I like what I see. Now, I'm just going to pull up my phone. I'd like to pull this up because I want you guys to pay attention to Avalanche, PEPE, and LXM. Okay, so we could see here that Ethereum is coming back. Though Bitcoin is up 3, Ethereum is up 7%. All right, we like to look at the big movers. XRP 6%. Okay, so let's go down to some bigger numbers. Look at that. PEPE up 8%. You guys see that? And it was up a minute ago. PEPE was up a minute ago, actually by 10%. And XLM was up 12%, though it's up 11.5% right now. Remember, it was making that run, right? So we started buying a little XLM, and then we started buying a little AVAX or Avalanche, right? And so those are paying off for us, right? Let's go back and take a quick look at the memes, other memes here. We're going to go to the memes here, and we're going to see that Doge is up for the week. Okay, so a lot of people get messed up on the day, right? I don't even look at the hour. I look at the day, but I really look at what's going on for the week. And as you could see, Shiba-inue for the week is waking up, and it's not even season for Shiba-inue to be doing what it's doing yet, but it's coming 9%. You guys see that? And other than that, these are the main coins that are, on exchanges like Coinbase. So you can see that Shiba-inue is the one that's running up. So I just wanted to just come on here and tell you guys that if you have a plan and you stick to your plan and don't freak out when you see a red day, you're going to be fine. Now, there was a sell-off today, and that sell-off was in stocks, right? As we can see here, stocks slipped by days and Thanksgiving as Nvidia and Dell. The chips went down, but what really happened was PCE. The PCE rose by 3%. Showing that inflation is not a straight line, okay? The Fed was trying to get to, the central bank was trying to get to its 2% goal, but we can see here the core PCE, core personal consumption expenditure, PCE index, which strips out food and energy costs and is closely watched by the central bank and the Fed, rose 3% from the prior month during October, in line with Wall Street's expectation of 0.3%. So the market didn't like that, and it just it sold off. It just sold off. I don't know. You know what? Let me show you guys. As you can see, all of the major indices had a cooling off. You can see even the NASDAQ Dow and S&P, they all sold off. Started out pretty decent, and then when the PCE numbers came out, it just kind of cooled off. You know, big deal. I think it's temporary. Remember that, of course, tomorrow the markets will be closed. The stock market, of course, crypto trades 24/7. And then on Friday, it's going to be a half a day for the stock market. So stocks, I believe the market will close at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time. Okay. And so just keep that in mind. That it's going to be a short trading day on Friday. No trading of stocks on Thanksgiving. All right, good people. I'm going to leave it right there. I know a lot of people, I may pop in for a minute, depending on if crypto starts to move on tomorrow. But I just want to say that a lot of us don't have that special person at the table. This is the anniversary of my mother's death. And so Thanksgiving is kind of tough for a lot of people. Okay. But we have to keep our loved ones' memories alive. And I'm telling you that the best thing for you to do, if the matriarch or patriarch of your family is no longer around, you be the glue that keeps your family together. You can't take their place, but you be the glue that keeps your family together. Don't even think about bringing up politics. That's just a dumb move right now. Who cares, right? You know, Thanksgiving is about being thankful for all that you have been given. We thank him, but we're also thankful not just for the food that we're going to be eating, but the loved ones that we yet have. Let's celebrate one another. I love you guys. Make sure you download Stock Up You, of course, for stocks and crypto. Listen, again, for those of you that have the crypto class, make sure you check out the last new 2 lessons. I upload 2 new lessons. They are really good and very timely for what crypto is doing right now. Everyone that's took in the class, we say this: we ain't scared, we prepared. We're going to make life-changing money. In 2020, I made enough money to buy my house, buy my cars, and pay off all my debt with crypto. And I have already done it again this year. And I want to make sure as many of you as possible can do some of the same things. It is our time. It is our season right now. Okay. Love you guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I may see you tomorrow. My voice sounds worse than how I feel. Okay. So I'm going to give my voice a rest, and I may see you guys tomorrow evening if crypto don't start dumping or bumping. All right. But remember what I just showed you. It's usually good a few days after Thanksgiving. Leave me a comment. Let's get the likes up, and make sure you take advantage of this sale. This is the biggest sale, period, that I've ever given. Stock Up You, because I want as many people as possible to make money. Live, love, laugh, and learn.